Scene 1. 3 witches meet in a desolate place. Macbeth and Banquo arrive. They make their prophecies known.
Thrice the brinded cat had mewed. Thrice and once the hedge spake wide. Halt your crimes, 'tis time, 'tis time. Round about the cauldron go. Double, double, oil and trouble, fire burning, golden bubble. Double Felix leg, in cauldron boil and bake. Double, double, toil and trouble. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn, golden bubble. A drum, Macbeth doth come.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
What are these that look not like inhabitants of the earth and yet are on it? Live you, or are you aught? You seem to understand me.
Speak, if you can. What are you? How now, you secret black and midnight hags? What is it you do?
And tease without a name.
Conjure you by that. Confess. However you come to know it, answer me.
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of plums. All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor. All hail, Macbeth. Thou shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to feel things that do sound so fair? My noble partner, you greet with present grace and great predictions of noble havings and of royal hopes, that he seems rapt withal. To me you speak not.
Lesser than Macbeth and greater. Not so happy, yet much happier. Thou shalt get king, so thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo. Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
Stay, you imperfect speakers. Tell me more. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you. Where are they? Gone?
Whither had they vanished?
Into the air. Ah, would they had stayed.
Were such things here as we do speak about, or have we eaten on the insane root that takes the reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
And Thane of Cawdor too, went it not so?
To the self same tune and words.
Scene 2. Lady Macbeth, Act 1, Scene 5, at the castle. Lady Macbeth is reading the letter from Macbeth where he describes the 3 witches. Lady Macbeth determines to make the prophecy real. Macbeth arrives.
They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfectest report they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air, into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king who all hailed me, Fane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me, and referred me to the coming on of time with, Hail, King, that shalt be. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood. Stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my fell purpose. Or keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breasts and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers, wherever in your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pall thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold! Hold! Cry thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round. Great clown, worthy Cawdor, greater than both, by the all hay hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. lambs thou art, and cordial, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. Your face, my Thanes, is a book where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch, which shall to all our nights and days to come give solely sovereign sway and masterdom.
We shall speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me. Great globs, worthy, cordial, greater than both. By the all hail, hear out.
Scene 4, the dagger scene. Duncan the king is in their castle. Macbeth sees the vision of a dagger that seems to call him.
Is this the dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation, proceeding from the heat-oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshalst me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy blade and dudgeon gouts of blood, which was not so before. There's no such thing. 'Tis a bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Now, o'er the one half world, nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. Witchcraft celebrates, and withered murder moves like a ghost. Thou sure and firm set earth, hear not my steps which way they walk, for fear that thy very stones prate of my whereabout. And take the present horror from the time which now suits with it. Whiles I threat he lives. Words to the heat of deeds too cold breath gives. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell which summons thee to heaven or to hell.
Act 2, Scene 2, the murder of Duncan. Lady Macbeth and Macbeth, the night of the murder. Macbeth returns from the scene, disturbed by what he has done and seen. Lady Macbeth completes the deed by smearing the soldiers with blood.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire. Oh. It was the owl that shrieked. He is about it. The doors are open, and the surfeited grooms do mock their charge with snows. I have drugged their posits, that death and nature do contend about them, whether they live or die.
Who's there? What ho?
Alack, I'm afraid they have awaked and 'tis not done. The attempt and not the deed confounds us. Hark, I laid their daggers ready, he could not miss him. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done it. My husband.
I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
When?
How?
As I descended?
I.
Hark! Who lies in the second chamber?
Don't obey.
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
There's one did laugh in his sleep, and one cried murder, that they did wake each other. I stood and heard them, but they did say their prayers, and addressed them again to sleep.
There are two lodged together.
One cried, God bless us, and amen the other, as they had seen me with these hangman's hands. Losing their fear, I could not say amen, when they did say God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore could not I pronounce amen? I had most need of blessing, and amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought after these ways, so it will make us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth does murder sleep. The innocent sleep, sleep that knits up the raveled sleeve of care, the death of each day's life, sore labors, bath, balm of hurt minds, great nature's second course.
What do you mean?
Still it cried, sleep no more to all the house. Glamis hath murdered sleep, and therefore Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it that thus cried? Why, worthy thane, you do unbend your noble strength to think so brain sickly of things. Go get some water and wash this filthy witness from your hand. Why did you bring the daggers from these ways? They must lie there. Go carry them and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I go no more. I'm afraid to think what I have done. Look on it again, I dare not.
Infirm of purpose. Give me the daggers. The sleeping and the dead are but as pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. If he do lead, I'll gild the faces of the grooms withal, for it must seem their guilt.
Voice with me when every noise appalls me. What hands are here? Pluck out mine eyes. Will great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand? This my hand, or rather the multitudinous seas in incarnadine, making the green one red.
My hands are of your color, but I seem to wear a heart so white. Let us not mention that I await our chamber, but if the water clears us of this deed then, how easy it is then. Since he had left you unattended. Oh, there's no knocking. Let on your night down, lest occasion for this. Shut up, we watchers. Not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
No, my deed were best not know myself. Wait, Duncan, with thy knocking! I would thou couldst.
Macduff, Lady Macduff arrived to wake the king. Macduff discovers the bloody scene and sounds the alarm.
Is that master stirring? Or knocking has awakened him? Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring, worthy thane?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely on him. I must have slipped the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
I'll make so bold to call, for it is my limited service.
Goes the king hence today?
He does. He did appoint so.
The night has been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down, and as they say, lamentings heard in the air, strange screams of death.
'Twas a rough night.
Oh, horror! 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 Come no, I cannot conceive thee!
What's the matter?
Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke ope the Lord's anointed temple and stole thence the life of the building.
What is it you say, the life?
Mean you his majesty?
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight. Do not bid me speak. See and speak yourselves. Awake! Awake! Ring the alarum bell, murder and treason! Bangor and Donalbain, Malcolm, awake! Shake off this downy sleep, death's counterfeit, and look on death itself! Up, up and see the great doom's image! Malcolm! Bangor! Ash from your graves, rise up and countenance this horror! Ring the bell!
What's the business?
Oh, gentle lady, our royal master's murdered.
Oh, alas! What? In our house?
Had I but died an hour before this trance, I had lived a blessed time. For from this instant there's nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys, renown and grace is dead. The wine of life is drawn.
Scene 7. Thunder, lightning, enter the three witches again.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won. That will be and the sons of Solon.
Where the place?
Upon these, there to meet with Macbeth.
There is foul and foul is there. Ever through the fog and filthy air.
Macbeth, beware, Macbeth, beware, Macbeth, Macbeth, beware, Macbeth, beware, Macbeth.
Scene 8, Macduff. Lennox arrives to inform him of the murder of Lady Macduff and all their children.
Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, or shall possess with them the heaviest sound that ever yet they heard. Your castle is surprised, your wife and babes savagely slaughtered. Merciful heaven,
My children too.
wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
My wife killed too.
I have said, be comforted.
He has no children! Oh, my pretty ones! Did you say all? Oh, help! Oh, my pretty chickens in the dairy at one fell swoop.
Disputed like a man.
I shall do so, but I must also feel it like a man. I cannot but remember such things were that were most precious to me. Then have them look on and decide not to take their part. Sinful Macduff. They were all struck for thee. Not that I am. Not for their own demerits, but for mine. They'll slaughter on their souls. Rest them now.
Our power is ready.
Front to front. Bring thou this fiend of Scotland and myself within my sword's length. And if he escape, heaven forgive him too.
Scene 9. The doctor and gentlewoman observe Lady Macbeth sleepwalking. She has gone mad.
I have 2 nights' watch with you, but can perceive no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, afterward seal it, and again return to bed, and all this while in a most fast sleep.
A great perturbation in nature.
Lo you, here she comes. This is her very guise. And upon my life, fast asleep. Observe her. Stand close.
You see, her eyes are open.
Aye, but their sense is shut.
What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It is a spot. Out! I'm spot! I'm sorry! 1, 2. I think it's time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie. A soldier interfered. What need we fear? No superman can call our power to account. Who would have thought the old man to have had so much blood in him? Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What? Will these hands never be clear? No more of that, my lord. No more of that. You are all with this starting.
Go to. You have known what you should not.
She has spoke what she should not, I am sure of that. Heaven knows what she has known. There is a smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh. Wash your hands, put on your nightgown, not so pale. I tell you yet again, Bamboo's buried. He cannot come out of his grave. To bed, to bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come, give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed. To bed.
Will she go to bed now?
Directly.
Foul whisperings, unnatural deeds, unnatural trouble, infected minds. God forgive us all. Look after her. Remove from her the means of all annoyance and still keep eyes upon her. So good night. My mind she has mated and amazed my sight. I think, but dare not speak.
Good night, good doctor.
Scene 10. Macbeth learns of his wife's death.
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury. Signifying nothing